Hi everybody, Beanmeister22 here. Hey, today we are going to look at two really cool non-Lego sets. That's right, I said non-Lego sets, and I said that for a reason. The reason is Lego really doesn't have anything in this category. So what we're going to look at today is the MegaBloks Power Ranger Samurai, which is the Samurai Megazord. It's a 3-in-1 set, but I'm really only interested in the main #1 build of this set. And we're going to compare that to the Kreo Transformers Megatron, which is a 2-in-1 set. And, you know, both those are pretty cool, because you got the Megatron and you have a really cool semi-truck tractor. You don't have a trailer for it, but it looks pretty cool. So, let's get started. Both these sets are about the same price. The Kreo is made by Hasbro, and it costs $8 more than the MegaBloks Power Ranger set. And I guess that's really not that bad, because most of the Kreo prices I've seen have been right up there with Lego. And I'm really not sure the Kreo quality is right up there with Lego. I think it's more along the lines of MegaBloks, or maybe even a little less from what I've been hearing. But with a Lego type price, you know, it kind of makes me kind of wonder, hey, you know, do I want to invest in some Kreo sets when they're charging what Lego charges, and it may not be as good? Because if I'm going to spend Lego prices, I'm going to buy a Lego set. But as you well know, I've got no problem buying a non-Lego set, but it better be for the right price. I'm not going to pay top dollar for a set that's just good enough. That's just how it is. Now, if you're going to give me a really good price, I've got no problem accepting slightly lower quality. The Kreo Transformer set comes with 4 minifigs, and that's really kind of cool. You get 4 minifigs compared to the MegaBloks Power Ranger set where you only have 1 minifig. You know, that kind of sucks. But since this was my first Kreo set, you know, I'm really disappointed with these minifigs. I don't think they look very good. Maybe I'm just too stuck on the Lego minifigs, but man, these Kreo minifigs, they call them Kreons, they're horrible looking. They don't look real, they don't look good, they don't look like a minifig, they don't look like a real person. I don't know. Now compare that to the 1 minifig that comes with the MegaBloks Power Ranger set here. The 1 minifig looks pretty good. It's a good looking minifig. It would work well with the Lego minifigs. I have no problem with that. I have always liked MegaBloks minifigs. Well, I like their Halo figs, those are really cool. And, well, you know, I'm really not all that thrilled about their regular minifigs, but even their regular ones are much better than these Kreons. So, right now, on a head-to-head competition, MegaBloks wins over Kreo when it comes to the minifigs. Now, as I've already mentioned, the Kreo set is a 2-in-1, and the MegaBloks set is a 3-in-1. But it's basically a tie here, because on the Kreo set, where you have a really cool main figure and a really cool truck, you know, that's really good. Compare that to the MegaBloks set, where you have a really cool main figure and only one of the other builds I think is really cool. You might disagree with me and say, hey, you love all 3 of the builds in the MegaBloks set, but, you know, it's a tie here. I think the 2 in the Kreo set is just as good as the 3 here in the MegaBloks set. So that's a tie. Alright, so let's talk about overall looks. Now, I'm just talking about the main thing you build in this set. Now, the Kreo Megatron, you know, I'm really not all that impressed with it. I don't think it looks that good. At least not compared to the Power Rangers Megazord, which looks a lot cooler, and he comes with a really cool shield and a really, really cool sword. I mean, look at that sword. That is really cool. So, for looks, we're going to have to go with the Power Rangers Megazord. Now, let's look at playability. The Kreo Transformers Megatron here, you know, he kept wanting to fall over. You know, I don't think it looks as good. Pieces keep wanting to fall off it, so it really doesn't score as high in playability as the Megazord, who can stand much more easier. He's got just about the same movement as the Megatron has, but he doesn't want to fall over every time you move him. And like I said, I think he looks cooler. So the Megazord here is going to win when it comes to playability. And lastly, let's take a look at the drop test. A lot of people are saying, hey, I hate non-Lego sets because they're always falling apart and they never stay together. Well, I will drop both of these from a height of 4 feet and we will see how it turns out. The Kreo Transformers Megatron, well, he really didn't fare too well. He's kind of in a pile here. Could be a lot worse. It's only going to take a couple minutes to put them back together, but I'm really not impressed with that. And here is the MegaBloks Power Rangers Samurai Megazord. Ouch. Well, that's not too bad. He's really only in a couple of pieces, so he seems to have won on the drop test competition. Okay, so I'm going to have to conclude that the MegaBloks Power Rangers Samurai Megazord is a much better set than the Kreo Transformers Megatron. But truthfully, for all of you out there, it just may come down to whether you like Power Rangers better or whether you like Transformers better. But I'll leave it up to you. This is my opinion. And hey, feel free to leave your comments down in the comment section, whether you agree, whether you don't agree. Hey, tell me what you think. And as always, thanks for watching.
Beameister 22, the most dangerous man on YouTube.